Hello, welcome everyone. How are you today? Oh, yes. Well, I'm doing a unique video for the Mother's Day. And for all those mothers out there, I give you lots of shine. Okay. And especially, now, men raise children without the females, so I give them a lot of shine too. Okay. Um, So I want to do this mother goddess video today and see how it comes through. I, you know, I always want to have children. I kind of tease on the YouTube how I'm probably the only Puerto Riqueña who's barren in the whole world. So I tried making babies. And that's why I call you my babies now, right? You know, miscarriages and failed in vitros and all that kind of jazz. But God had a mission for me, and that's why I want for all of you to really, sit down with yourselves daily, meditate, and consider why did you come on this planet at that time. Your birth code is very importante, okay? And why were you brought here? There's a reason and a purpose for all. But for those lovely ladies who birthed the beautiful ones, to take our future um, in positive ways, I pray. For those who follow my type of videos, I am a woman of mystic and spiritualism, and that's what Jesus was too, and God is, and it's not about really, I think more now. I mean, I think going to college is very important, but I think it's more like, who are you? Who are you? Having a degree is wonderful of whatever you want to study. But I truly believe that a lot of people with degrees are not unhappy. You know what I mean? So it's like, who are you? Find yourself. Teach your children. Okay? Teach your children. You're born on this date and you're meant to do this, and especially, if you follow the astrology, the zodiac signs, and all that kind of thing. Who are you? You're meant to be here. So, teach your children. You know, they are our future leaders. That's why I, speak of them. And this is why I wanted to do this in video today. I'm supposed to be a mother of 6 and have 20 grandchildren by now. And I laugh about it. But God had a different plan for me. Okay, see how it works? And in case you're new to my channel, I did not want to come on YouTube. Now I'm in my 7th year. Okay. I'm supposed to be a mother, grandmother to all of you. Okay. But it's good to learn about earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Great spirit, as Native Americans say, which is Father God. Okay. This is how we learn about esoteric wisdom. This is how we learn about the metaphysics. Okay. And nothing wrong with that. But watch out. Don't, there's people out there that don't believe in what we do. But the more power you have of understanding the universe energy, the more sacred you become to them. It's truth. Okay. Well, so I have my gardenias blooming, and they don't last too long, and so I put them in a bowl there, and I've got the Mother Wisdom right here, okay, with the Mother Mary and the Lady of Guadalupe. So, but I did bring out my Witch's Tarot deck, okay, and look at this card right there. I don't even know what that is. Oh, my Lord, already starting, okay. And I did bring out the Thelema deck, which is all about Goddess Venus, okay, the Thelema deck. So, which is right here. Okay, the Thelema deck. So we have Empress Goddess Venus, and the Empress Venus has been coming through, but you know, like like putting salt on the table. You know what I mean? It's like yes. Okay, so let's see what she has to say, and then I have this deck via the Goddess Tarot here. It's called the Goddess Tarot. Okay, so we brought Goddess Tarot deck. And then I brought out my beautiful amulets, the amulets of the goddess, which I've had this way before YouTube. Let me see, hold on. When did I receive this? And that's why I want to do more. The goddess brought me to the YouTube as well. Okay, the goddesses did. Okay. So this was written in 1993 by Nancy Blair. I didn't even write, you know. But I've had this for many, 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 many moons. Okay. Many moons. So we're going to pick one of them. And I have to bring forward my Lady Isis because truly, if there was a female goddess that I related to, and this was copywritten in 2013 by Alana Fairchild. Okay. Lady Isis, I recall the day, I can remember the day. I was in my condo. Okay, I'm post-divorce now. And I was working with her. And I could hear the words right there, like somebody's saying, you know, talking as loud as I am right now. Be fierce and fearless. Okay. Be fierce and fearless. So I believe in the goddess energy very much. You know, without the goddesses, without the females, they wouldn't be birthing the men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking away, you know, somebody had to birth Jesus. You know what I mean? And that would be Mother Mary. So Mother Mary in mi casa. Okay. And beautiful. Okay. So let's select some cards, you know, and I like to divinate the other cards because I could talk all day about Mother Mary and the high priestesses, and but it's not until they come out over and over again, you know. Empress Venus comes through, you know. That's why the cards are a glory in its own self, because you literally are witnessing what we're trying to do. Okay, you see them come through, and I think that's why. Look right in my hand. Okay, so I think that's why they led me to do this on the YouTube. Okay. Oh, it's so nice. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful reading. Okay, so we've selected 3, and we have this bonus right there. I don't even know what that's about. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we have the Thelema deck. Oh, this card just... Okay. All right. That's nice. We have 2 extra cards now. Okay, that's good. That's good. We go with the flow. You know, that's about another thing about metaphysics. You go with the flow. Okay. We go with the flow. We just, you know, it's not us putting intentions to say, this is how I want to do it. This is how, oh, right there. Okay. Okay. This is how I would like to see things happen. Okay. And that's how we do it. All right. But it's not like we force anything. You know, if you, for those of you, right in my hand, for those of you who play the chess games, you know, you can't force that game. That's wonderful intelligence to learn to play chess. And the queen, the queen can take out the king, you know what I mean? But that is very strategic playing. The game of chess is a very mental, strategic game. And you have to really know all the pawns and all the pieces. And that's how life is. You stay strategic. It's not about I want, or I get. It's about being strategic. And then let the universe bring your wants and gets. Okay. That's how we do it. But I am wishing all the mothers out there, I truly did want to have babies. And you're all my babies now. You're all my babies. Okie dokie. So we have some cards on the table now. And vaya con Dios, let's see what happens. And, it's like this year of 2018, I keep talking about it. It's a very special pairing. And if you have met your soulmate, more supernatural power to you, if you're the one longing for a mate, get your energy aligned, okay? And wait on the will of heaven, okay? Let them bring you that soul-mated purpose. If we could all meet our own energies that we are meant to be, then we can make this earth beautiful, more beautiful, more beautiful. Okay, first card in my hand. Let's see what it says. Okay. Ace of Swords. that's a good card to have. You know what? I've worked with this Witch's Tarot deck for many, many moons. I don't think the Ace of Swords has ever come through from this deck. Which Ace of Swords comes through, it just came through the other day. But not from this deck. Because there's a hawk, there's a mountain, and there's the Triumph sword. Okay. This sword has never come through via the Witch's Tarot. And then we open up the reading for this Mother's Day, Goddess Energy, Mother Earth, Goddess Energy reading with Triumph. I've never seen this card before in the respect of coming on my table. And actually, no, I mean, I've never. So we have the earth, air, fire, and water all around it. It's like, I think this is water over here to the left. There's a hawk, and the hawks all are about messengers. The sky. Beautiful. Beautiful. And mountains about accomplishing the task. Beautiful. Wonderful. Major Arcana card now, the world. This card just came through for my clairvoyant alchemy readings on my Facebook page, because I'm starting to do that now. And this card came through. And we have the man, okay, another hawk, the staff, and the lion. The man, okay, the hawk messenger, the stuff as wisdom of, and Leo the lion. I have to think right now. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so now we have the World, the last major arcana card in the deck. Okay, and we have the male figure. We have the hawk again, and stamina. That's what the elk, stamina. Okay, and Leo, the strength. Okay, and then the King of Fire comes through. Like he's like dominating all that, and if you can see, his chair has some lion power as well. Okay, and Leo, the lion, ruled by the sun, and you see the fire behind him. Okay, so truly intrinsic. And you know, I'm adoring how the male active stamina is coming through for this Mother Goddess reading, because it's the balance. Without the woman and without the male, we wouldn't be. Okay, it's beautiful. I love the King of Fire. I love the fire energy. I actually do. Now the Nine of Fire. Okay. Nine of Wands. I don't think this card has ever come through. Well, here we have a male figure. Okay. And you can see he's... I don't think this card's ever come through. So we have a male figure now. And he's in contemplation, introspection. Okay. And he's in front of a gateway here. And if you can see, literally the Luna is in either phasing as a new moon, okay. However, he's in contemplation mode. He's and nines are about those endings and completions. So he's literally, emotionally, physiologically, he's got his whole heart and body, mind, and soul, knowing that something has to end. But he's, you can see the wand that he's looking at, the is still with growth, and he realizes that it means a lot to him, and he just knows that he has to exit from this growth. He knows it. Okay, that's kind of a deep card. I've never seen that card before. I don't think so. Six of Swords. Well, another card that has not come from this deck. Okay. Six of Swords. But you see, let's hold these two together. And actually, I'm going to touch my cedar wood right here. I'm going to touch my cedar wood. Because many of us are going to go through this right now. Okay. So you see the male figure going into introspection and recognizing that it's time to end and complete what no longer serves. And he's going to give it up to Spirit. Okay. And the Six of Swords is all about that. Because mentally, the Wands is the passionate energy you have in your heart, body, mind, and soul. Yet, here we have now the Six of Swords. Okay. And the Six of Swords speaks that mentally, I'm giving it up to the Spirit, source force, higher force source. Literally, traditionally in tarot, the Six of Swords is where Spirit is, has the rudder and he's moving the boat, and you just sitting there and saying, I'm giving it up to you, and he's going to take you in a dark cave. Okay, so you prepare. You're going into the dark cave, and you're going to release what no longer serves you, and you're going to gain new wisdom, and you're going to find your true identity, your true soul purpose self. Two cards that I don't think has ever come through on that table. I mean, not from the Thelema deck. Wow, change is heavy. Change is heavy. Now, this card did come through just a couple days ago. Okay, see, I'm feeling the vibe right now. Change is upon us. Please, mothers, fathers, daughters, brothers, sisters, cousins, change is upon us. Do not get caught up on negativity or I won't do this and I shan't do that. You let them take you forward. Okay. You let them. You let them. And think it right. Think righteously. Okay. Think righteously. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I have to read from the book because I'm not familiar with this deck too much, and I don't know what they mean. But this is Two of Earth. But every card relates to a goddess. So let's pick these up right now. Six of Swords. So we receive two Six of Swords now. Okay, truly, got to get up to spirit. Okay. If anything I know about tarot is Six of Swords means you allow spirit to take you on your destination, your journey. Okay, and I know about that because how many times I've said I don't want to get on YouTube. I did not want to go on YouTube, and yet here I am holding two Six of Cards, Six of Swords cards in my hand. Okay, so let's see what else happens. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's so much beautiful. Tradition. Major Arcana card, Juno. This card has never arrived on my table. But number 5 is like the Hierophant, the High Priest, and Juno arrives. So, I've never seen this image before, but I can see there's a peacock and peacock feathers. And just the other day, we had these peacocks come through on my table as cards. Okay, Juno. So sometimes I have to reflect because this card has never come through. I've never seen this card before, ever, in the respect. I have many decks, but I don't sit around reading my decks. But let's see what these two came through. The Emperor and the Page of Swords. Look at that. That's wonderful. The Emperor says, I help the females make babies. That's what I make the babies. That's male talking, but it's all good. Right? And the Page of Swords is one who, is a young blood energy, thinking correctly, hopefully, make your thoughts righteous, never think negative, we think as positive as we can, even if the negativity is coming your way. You just say, I'm gonna make sure, I'm gonna make sure I stand strong. I'm gonna make certain that if you want to come for me, I'm gonna stand stronger than you. You just make it happen. And with the Emperor power, he's the highest male energy in the tarot. Okay. So just make it happen. Make it happen. And he's Aries and Mars. And, sometimes you have to fight for your life, for what you believe in. No doubt about it. I mean, you truly do. You have to fight. And I'm not saying, physical fight, but you have to stand up and stand strong. And I'm like, I am who I am. I'm birth given this code. And if you don't believe in me, that's fine, but I believe in me. And if you want to disrespect me for whatever, then trust me, I'll come for you. I'll come for you. As an emperor, I will make sure and certain that I take you away, far away. That's how we do it. Well, I want to read who Juno is right now because that is very curious to me who Juno is. Okay. Juno. Okay. And the Two of Swords, too. Let's see who Juno is first, though. Tradition. Okay. Oh, right in my hand. Look at that. Tradition. Okay, so she definitely wants to come through. Tradition. Just opened up to page 8, right there. Page 8. Juno. Okay. Juno was honored as the patroness of marriage and other traditional rites of passages in women's lives. This Roman goddess was believed to watch and protect all women from their first breath to their last. My goodness, I've never seen this card before. And the peacocks. Oh, what video did the peacocks come through? I'm just curious now. Okay, so again, tradition, which is, usually it's the Hierophant card, and it's either a priest or a pope or a scenario, and they can marry you in the church. So, but here's Juno. Juno was honored as the patroness of marriage and other traditional rites of passages in women's lives. This Roman goddess was believed to watch and protect all women from their first breath to their last, and the meanings followed established social structures and traditional. In love relationships, the desire for marriage or declaration of intentions for the sake of security. Okay, so let's read that again. And the meaning is following established social structures and and traditions. In love relationships, the desire for marriage or declaration of intentions for the sake of security. Okay. Well, somehow there's like a love relationship going on there with Juno. And let's see, where am I at? Actually, let me see. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's read about Two of Pentacles. Because we've been talking about 2018 as this pairing. And we just received Juno about, being able to, marry you and make that love relationship. But truly, this 2018 is the one when we're going to take care and evaluate who our personal relationships are about. Are they loving? Are they healthy? Are they believing in us? Do they have our backs? Do they support us? Do you support them? This is what it's all about, really. This is the year when, and if they don't, exit gently, right? Let them melt away, okay? Let them melt away. And the next 5, 10 years, you'll be in a better place. Okay. 5, 10 months, you could be in a better place. Okay. So it's time for you, and this is not about being conceited or coming from ego. This is coming from your heart, body, mind, and soul perspective. Okay. Perspective, and you're going to take care of you. Okay. And it might take a little time, but that's all right. We got the time. Don't you want to, die being loved and lovely instead of not? So believe in you. Believe in you. Okay. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Earth. We're just bringing in Mother Earth for this goddess reading for all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. The woman juggles 2 pentacles, completely focused upon her act. She does not drop the pentacles. And the meaning: the ability to juggle several situations at once, jobs, opportunities, grace and bounty, commerce and expansion. So there we go. And for the men who follow, it's the same thing. That we don't read gender specific on my channel. Okay, I love everybody. But, females have their energy. The emperor came through with his energy. Okay. But we can embrace that and become solid and solidify our soul self to acknowledge, yo soy reina de mi casa. Yo soy emperor de mi casa. Okay. That's how we do it. Right? Beautiful. Wonderful. That was a nice card to receive. And let's see the 6 right here of swords. And this is swords about how we think, right? So let's see how we're thinking. I don't hardly use this deck very often, but I love this deck. And actually, I brought Lady Isis out. She's about the swords too. The path of Isis, air, salt, corresponds to magic. Okay, so I have Lady Isis sitting here right now. The suit of swords is associated with Isis for this goddess tarot deck. Okay, and this is by Chris Waldher. This is what she says for the air element that we're going to read about the swords right now. The suit of swords, the path of Isis, element air, salt, corresponds to magic, major arcana card 1, which is the magician. The suit of swords is associated with Isis, the Egyptian fertility goddess. Swords symbolize the incisive forces of the intellect. They cut through to refocus the energy grown in the preceding suit of staves, the fire element. Swords also symbolize the magical ability to transform painful situations into areas of personal growth. The story of Isis and her consort Osiris illustrates this principle beautifully. Because of Osiris's tragic death, Isis was able to give birth to their son Horus, the most powerful of the Egyptian gods. Like Isis, we can choose how to use our swords. We can turn them against ourselves when we are in pain, or we can transform the situation through knowledge and understanding. Okay, so, and I follow the Egyptian, but I have Lady Isis going to pick one card for her. And in the Egyptian mythology, or not mythology, built their pyramids still exist 3,000 plus years later. But the Egyptians were very coded to the stars. They came from the stars, no doubt about it. And in the how the Egyptians began in the respect, Osiris and Isis were from the third, and Geb and Nuit, the star goddess, was their parents. And back then, the Egyptians would marry their own brothers and sisters, or align with them, and they had this baby Horus, and Horus is, if you see, he's the falcon god of uh, Egyptology. But he was very, very powerful. All of them were very powerful. Okay. So, but Lady Isis was, I forever not going to forget her. I repeat myself a lot on this YouTube. I have new subscribers now, but Lady Isis taught me how to be fierce and fearless. I'll never forget that day when I was in my condo, in my kitchen, and I was working with her, and like out loud, be fierce and fearless. And so, and we speak about, we are spiritual warriors on my channel, and I just delivered a wonderful video on Sunday about the white light, bright light. And I think that every time things happen, I keep it to myself, but I'm going to say it on this channel because now we brought forward this situation with Lady Isis, and I can't wait to see what card we select. I select for all of you, but be fierce and fearless, and it's all about the white light, bright light protection, and the phantom forces. You can't kill the devil, and demons never die, but we can send them back to where they come from. Okay, we can do that. I know how to do it. You can do it. We can do it. And if we do it more together, if we pray like what we say on this channel, we can send a lot of them back to where they come from. And that way, we can have more peace on this planet. Okay, I believe in that. I truly do. Okay, so now we have the Six of Swords here, and this is literally, we give it up to Spirit. The Six of Swords is about, literally you're on this boat, and it's being, Spirit's in charge. Give it up to Spirit, okay? Give it up to Spirit. The woman is traveling in a boat to a better place. She has gathered 6 swords to take with her. These symbolize the new clarity and wisdom she possesses, which will be used in her new life. You see that? Okay, that's clarity. Okay, hope, faith, patience, clarity. This is the theme going on. And the meaning, new knowledge that helps one to move beyond current limitations, the lessonings of difficulties. Travel on. Okay. So travel on with Spirit. Spirit, you're coded, your birth date is coded. You were meant to come on this planet for a reason, okay? You're meant to come on this planet for a reason. And just believe in that, my darling. Just believe in that. Just believe in that. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, now these goddess of amulets of the goddess, which I've had for millions, zillion years, Oracle of Ancient Wisdom, because that's what I'm about. I for my new subscribers, really, this was I think last month or a couple of months ago. Somebody wrote to me, "Are you about New Age?" No, I'm about ancient wisdom. Okay, I am all about ancient wisdom. I don't think I've ever used the word New Age on my channel. I don't even know. I won't even look that word up. Okay, that's just garbage. That's a materialistic people who want to make the money. That's what I think, because I don't even know what that means. But here we have this little piggy face you can see. Okay. Now all these amulets are ancient. They were found in ancient burial grounds. Okay. So we're going to look that up, and I'm going to pick the Isis card right now. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. Just came out of my hand. Okay. But I didn't pick it. I want to pick one card from Lady Isis because I hardly work with her on the YouTube. I keep her for purposes like this to wish all mothers a happy day. Okay. All right. I don't even know how that card came my way. That's okay. Okay. So now we have beautiful. And I have my Florida water here. I live with the Florida water. Gotta get it. And the white top comes from Peru. It's made with sugar cane. Okay. I'm praying that. Mm, you know, my house has good bones, but it always has these little. I don't know if you heard that little. It always makes sounds in this old house. Okay, so let's see what this amulet. I can tell you has never come through on my YouTube channel, and I've used this amulets of the goddesses, oracle of ancient wisdom, quite often. But I can tell you, this stone has never come through. The sow, the sow. So you know that's the female. You know, I mean, like a pig can have what, like 15, 16 little kids. Sow, listening. Ah. So if you see back in the day, I would write. In 1994 was the first time I pulled a sow, and then in 2004 I pulled it twice. You know, when I would write back. Yeah, this I've had this long time. Ah, let me just see. Look at this. Oh my gods and goddesses. Look at this, my darlings. Isis. Oh my goodness. Okay, see, this is the sow. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, there's the sow, right? The sow. And look at this right here. I'm going to read it. Isis. Okay, you see this image right there? Isis personified as a sow goddess. Here she suckles her young, her ears drawn back as she remains alert, listening for possible danger. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Well, you can see I wrote all over this. Okay, look at this. Okay, so oh my goodness. Let's see. Let me begin. Let me begin and see what happens here. So, listening. Okay, listening. The sow goddess was honored as a sacred epiphany of the goddess in the early Neolithic when agriculture was in the hands of women. Her ability to fatten quickly and produce many offspring made for obvious fertility and harvest associations. The pig's ability to root around in the earth was a strong metaphor regarding planting and the sowing of seeds. Sculptures of pigs from the Neolithic show indentations where grain was impressed into the wet clay as an act of imitative magic. The sow goddess was a seed and vegetation protectress very early on. This smiling clay pig mask was probably used in a sacred ritual honoring the Great Mother. Happy Mother's Day. It is approximately 6,500 years old from Macedonia. In Greek and Egyptian ritual,
Women dressed as sows in celebration of Circe, daughter of Hecate, goddess of the crossroads, the great mother who gives birth to life eternal through the generation of daughters, is powerfully symbolized here and throughout much matristic mythology, embracing the maiden, the daughter, the mother and crone, and the grandmother. Aspects of the triple goddess, ancient Greek shrines so excuse me, ancient Greek shrines show masked dancers wearing hoof-like footgear. Okay, so you can see how powerful this amulet is. And here I'm dedicating it to the mother goddesses and all the mothers for Mother's Day. Okay, so Mother Mary La Casa. Okay, so it, it's just to gain yourself with the beauty, again. I call you my babies. Still not sure why God didn't let me have my babies, but I used to cry a lot about that, but I don't. I'm here now with you all to embrace you. I'm your auntie. I'm your grandmama. I'm your mama. Okay, metaphysical mama. So just believe, and for the men who follow me, embrace that female side, and I too embrace my male side. Sometimes I speak more like my male side than I do my female side. But it's called a balance, and that's what we need, okay? Okay, so here we go. Here we go, okay? This is very powerful. Celtic Syrian, Syrian Astarte, Egyptian Isis, Greek Demeter, and Freya from Northern Europe, my Viking Freya, I love her, right? With Odin. Freya, Odin's twin flame, you know how I love my runes. Oh, I should have brought the runes out right now. And Freya from Northern Europe were all Sow goddesses, shining white and full like the moon, white like bright light, shining white like the full moon, the bright shining. And this, for those of you, this full moon will be in the sign of Sagittarius, fire Sagittarius. The bright shining cowrie shell, shaped like a vulva, through which the processes of regeneration took place, was called porcella by Romans, and from that we get the name porcelain. In Irish, the word pig is orc, the Orkney Islands being sacred to the crone or death aspect of the Sow goddess. Even today, Tantric Buddhists revere the goddess as the diamond sow, Marisi. She is shown seated atop a lotus, the throne, the womb throne, and drawn by 9 pigs. Marisi is also shown as son of happiness. And here's Marisi right there in the image, if you can see. Okay. So we have Isis here, okay, and Marisi. Oh my gods and goddesses, this is very in depth. I can't read it all because it's just too much. But okay, so let me just read the final meaning of this powerful amulet I have in my hand. When you get the Sow goddess, it's time to put your nose to the ground. In quotes, root around, quote, root around, end of quote, and listen, exclamation mark, and listen, okay? Listening is a silent act of love, requiring no comments, no defenses. Okay, a relationship either with capital S self or someone else can be fertile ground for personal growth when it's based on deep listening. Open your psychic ear and listen to what isn't being said. Okay, open your psychic ear and listen to what isn't being said. You might be feeling a little confused by double messages, and the practice of focusing on the unspoken or unspeakable can help clarify a situation or conversation. especially if you're dealing with someone who avoids the real issue at hand. It's now time to uncover the real meaning and bring to light something not yet young. Okay, all right. Okay, the resurgence of interest in shamanism and the awakening spirit of the goddess, as well as environmental awareness and the spirit of the goddess, will shake off the possessing entity who has taken over the world. Okay, I guess. Okay, let's end with this. Okay. Find words that truly reflect your heart's intention. Listen carefully to your own language and how you use words to describe yourself, your body, your sexuality, your work, your abilities. What do other people hear you saying about yourself? Reclaim the sacred language and image of this goddess and listen carefully to her, capital H, her message. New growth is assured. Okay. New growth is assured. New growth is assured. And the goddesses are Seredwin, Astarte, Demeter, Persephone, Freya, Marisi. The qualities to emulate: fearless, nurturing, loyalty. I just said, when Lady Isis, and we're going to pick Lady Isis right now. She told me how to be fierce and fearless. Fierce and fearless. Fearless. The qualities to emulate: fearless, nurturing, loyal, keen. The colors are white, black, silver, pink. I'm wearing white and black right now. Fragrances: cinnamon, crushed sticks, peppermint, fresh leaves or essential oil, lemon with the grated rind. And the ritual is story listening. It's just as important to listen to someone's story as it is to tell. Okay. Wow, that was deep. Okay. Alrighty. Well, the sow is here making the babies. And we picked 2 cards. I know that this is not going to be able to. What time do we have? Oh, I have 50, so we got to shut it down. Chariots of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate with the Merkabah here. Healing divine masculine. Osiris rises. Oh my goodness. Osiris. Okay. I'm just going to read about Osiris, my darlings. Okay. I got to shut it down. I can't believe how quick this reading came through. Healing of the divine masculine. Osiris. Osiris was her consort, her love, her brother. Back then that's how it was. Okay, we're going to go straight to him. We're just going to do the ritual for him. That's how we're going to do it. Because we got to shut this down now. Because YouTube has some funky thing going on with me. I can't be allowed to healing the divine masculine. Osiris rises. How beautiful. I'll hold both these cards. So for those of you, Chariot of the Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiate. Please get on your spiritual journey. Believe in yourselves. Believe in those that you follow and make it happen for you. Okay? The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through the healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Isn't that wonderful? We were just talking about the balance. Oh, this is long too. Okay, I'm going straight for the invocation. Okay. Invocation to the divine masculine. You can say this invocation to finish the ritual above. And the ritual is about lighting a candle and, a candle and light your candle and close your eyes. And you know what to do when if you follow my videos, you know what to do. Okay, the invocation to the divine masculine. You can say this invocation to finish the ritual above and use it at any time you need to re-engage with masculine energy in a new and healthier way, whether within yourself when there is a question of boundaries or integrity at hand, or when relating to another and you want to bring a healthy, high vibrational energy to the relationship. Okay, and the mantra is man of power, man of fire, man who liberates heart's desire, man within and man without, man stronger than fear or doubt, father, warrior, leader, lover, protector, hunter, teacher, brother, man divine, man of love, man of the earth, man of heaven above. Ah, now I have never selected this card ever because I would have written all over it. Oh my goddess and gods. One more time. Okay, you may say this invocation to finish the ritual above and use it at any time you need to re-engage with masculine energy in a new and healthier way, whether within yourself when there is a question of boundaries or integrity at hand, or when relating to another and you want to bring a healthy, high vibrational energy to the relationship. Man of power, man of fire, man who liberates heart's desire, man within and man without, man stronger than fear or doubt, father, warrior, leader, lover, protector, hunter, teacher, brother, man divine, man of love, man of the earth, man of heaven above. Beautiful. I love you all, my darlings. I truly do. And believe in yourselves, okay, my darlings, please. It's time for us to integrally align with the divine and know that we are here for a reason and a purpose. Never give up on you and believe and believe and believe. There's so much beauty coming. And Jesus is the leader now. And he's here as Osiris. He's here with the same kind of energy. And it's wonderful. I just pray you all get it. Okay. I love you all. Con mucho besos.